Forgiveness. It's one of the most profound spiritual practices, and also one of the hardest. We hear about forgiveness in stories, in teachings, and in spiritual traditions, but how often do we truly understand what it means? And how often do we allow it to transform our lives? Today we're diving deep into the essence of forgiveness, what it truly means in a spiritual context, and how embracing forgiveness can free you from the emotional chains holding you back. Let's start by acknowledging the truth. Forgiveness isn't easy. It's natural to feel hurt, betrayed, or angry when someone wrongs us. These emotions are part of the human experience. But here's the key: holding on to them only keeps us stuck in the past. Think of your mind like a garden. Resentment, anger, and bitterness are like weeds. They choke the growth of everything beautiful and nourishing in your spirit. Forgiveness is the act of pulling those weeds out, clearing the way for love, joy, and peace to thrive. Now let's reflect for a moment. Who or what comes to mind when you think about forgiveness? Is it someone who hurt you deeply? A friend, a family member, or even a stranger? Perhaps it's yourself. Whatever it is, hold that thought. Let's take this journey together, one step at a time. At its core, forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. It's about reclaiming your peace. When you hold on to resentment, it's like gripping a burning coal, thinking it will hurt the other person, but the only one burned is you. Forgiveness allows you to release that coal and finally heal. But let's be clear. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting or condoning harmful actions. It does not mean allowing someone to hurt you again. Forgiveness is a boundary. It says, I release this pain for my sake, not for yours. Spiritually, forgiveness is a recognition of our shared humanity. No one is perfect, and we all carry wounds that influence our actions. When you forgive, you're choosing compassion over judgment, understanding over anger. Let's explore how forgiveness works on a spiritual level. When you hold on to resentment, you create energetic blocks in your mind and body. These blocks affect not only your emotional state but your physical health and spiritual growth. It's as if you're carrying a heavy burden on your soul, preventing you from fully embracing the present moment. Now imagine what it feels like to let that burden go. Picture yourself standing at the edge of a river, holding a stone that represents your pain. You toss that stone into the water, watching it sink, feeling its weight lifted from your hand and from your heart. That is the power of forgiveness. Forgiveness also connects us to divine energy. Every spiritual tradition teaches that forgiveness is a divine act. It mirrors the love and grace that the universe, or whatever higher power you believe in, extends to us. When you forgive, you align yourself with that divine energy, opening the door to profound healing and transformation. But how do we forgive when the pain feels unbearable? How do we let go when the wound is still fresh? The first step is acknowledgement. Recognize and honor your pain. Don't suppress your feelings, allow yourself to feel them fully. Healing begins when we stop running from our emotions and face them with courage. Next, reflect on the situation. Ask yourself, what might have caused this person to act the way they did? This isn't about justifying their actions but about seeking understanding. Often, people hurt others because they are hurting themselves. Now, consider your own imperfections. Have you ever made a mistake? Have you ever hurt someone even unintentionally? Forgiving others becomes easier when we remember our shared humanity. Another powerful practice is to engage in rituals of release. Write a letter to the person who hurt you, not to send but to express your emotions. Pour out your anger, sadness, and frustration onto the page. Then tear it up or burn it, symbolizing the release of those emotions. Meditation is another transformative tool. Sit in silence and visualize the person who hurt you. Imagine surrounding them, and yourself, with light. Repeat affirmations like, I release this pain. I choose peace. Over time, this practice softens the edges of your anger, making forgiveness possible. And don't forget the importance of self-forgiveness. Sometimes, the hardest person to forgive is ourselves. Reflect on any guilt or shame you carry and remind yourself, you are human and you are worthy of love and compassion no matter your past mistakes. When you embrace forgiveness, you create space for joy, love, and abundance to flow into your life. Your energy becomes lighter, your spirit more radiant. Forgiveness doesn't just heal relationships, it heals you. But remember, forgiveness is not a one-time act. It's a practice, a journey. Some wounds take time to heal, and that's okay. Be patient with yourself. Trust that each step forward is bringing you closer to peace. Final thoughts. As we wrap up, Let's reflect on this truth. Forgiveness is an act of liberation. It frees you from the past and allows you to fully embrace the present. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. So today I encourage you to take that first step. Release the pain. Let go of the anger. Choose forgiveness, not for anyone else but for yourself. And remember, you are not alone. The universe is with you, guiding you toward healing, growth, and the light within you. You have the power to forgive. You have the power to heal. And in that power lies your freedom.